you're probably not going to meet your kingdom spouse in the club. You're probably not going to meet your kingdom spouse in a bar. There are certain places that you can meet your kingdom spouse if you want a long-lasting relationship. If you want to fling, if you want a one-night stand, if you want someone to be with temporarily, sure. But if you want a long-lasting relationship, if you want a long-lasting marriage, and if you want a kingdom spouse that actually is going to be with you for eternity, then there's certain places that you have to find them, okay? Okay? One of the main ones is church, the mosque. If you don't go to church, if you don't go pray, if you don't go to the one place where God asks you to come, then you're already holding yourself back. You're already missing out on half of the potential. It's one of those things where the girls that are afraid of God, the God-fearing women, the girls that are going to be submissive, the girls that are traditional are going to be in the church. Okay? So on a Sunday, or on a Saturday night when the other girl's going out clubbing, this girl's thinking about how she's going to go to church the next day. Okay? It's one of those things where if you don't go to church, how are you going to meet her there? You go to the club, but you don't go to church. Okay? So if you want to find your kingdom spouse, you have to go to church. Why? Because that's where he or she is going to be. If you're looking for a guy, that's where he's going to be. If you're looking for a woman, that's where she's going to be. Okay? The second place is work. If you work in a place where you meet a lot of people or you interact with a lot of people, it's one of those things where God can bring your kingdom spouse through a miracle or chance interaction. Meaning you might go to work one day not expecting anything, and you might leave at the end of that day with your kingdom spouse's number. Or there might be somebody that you just, click with, whether it's at work or that you meet at work. So it's one of those things where if you don't have a job, if you're never going out, if you're lazy, if you're not going and interacting with multiple people, then you're never going to find your kingdom spouse. Your kingdom spouse is not going to come and just knock on your door and be like, hey, I'm here. You actually sometimes have to go and put in the work to find her. Okay? You have to put in the work to find her. And the third place that you can find your kingdom spouse is the gym. If the woman is in there taking care of herself, that means she has discipline. If the woman is in there taking care of her body, that means she's smart. If the woman is over there taking care of her body, that means she's healthy. So it's one of those things where if you want a woman that's disciplined, healthy, and smart, you can go to the gym. Why? Because the guy is also at the gym. If the guy is there, that means he's disciplined. If he's working on his body, if he's trying to be healthy, that means he's disciplined. If he's motivated enough to go to the gym and you see him there, that means he's smart. That means he's also dedicated too. And that's the kind of man that you want. So it's one of those things where you are going to find the person that you want being in the places that you're supposed to be. So when you go to church, when you have a job that interacts with a lot of people, and you go to the gym often, it's going to be easier to meet your kingdom spouse. Why? Because you meet more people, and the chance of you meeting somebody who you click with increases. Why? Because somebody in the gym, like I said, you might meet somebody who, they might not go to church every day. They might not go to church every Sunday. But like I said, they're disciplined enough to want to learn more about the Lord. They're disciplined enough to want to learn more about being the chosen one. They want to learn more about you. They want to learn more about your ways. And it's one of those things where if you don't experience it, if you don't go and put in the effort, then you're never going to know. So you have to go and put in the effort, okay? And if you do these things, then like I said, the chance of you finding your kingdom spouse increases. And you do yourself a favor, and you do her a favor, and then you do him a favor. Because you guys all help each other, okay? Okay?